Elon Musk's $55 billion Tesla salary package has been revoked by a judge. We would now like to visit Ed Ludlow, co-host of Bloomberg Technology in San Francisco. What more can you tell us, Ed? First of all, the aftermarket price of Tesla's shares has dropped by more than 2%. In their lawsuit, shareholders claimed that Tesla's directors and board of directors lacked objectivity in determining the $55 billion remuneration package, which sets a record for any CEO pay package for a publicly traded company. In the sense that investors had to conduct due diligence to determine whether or not there were conflicts of interest in the distribution of that award, the court in this case, Kathleen Street Jude McCormick, concurs. And the market is taking notice, as you can see. Indeed, Musk declared, "I had nothing to do with it," as he stood up to essentially defend his position about that compensation. "My pay is not determined by me. Thus, how could the board exert any influence over me or me exert influence over the board?" This is the crux of the issue, the conflict of interest in question. The Tesla universe is rocked by the sound of a judge's gavel. Elon Musk is tense about this decision. Experts are fascinated, and investors are perplexed. What does this portend for the future of Tesla? We solve the mystery of Elon Musk's enormous $55 billion 2018 compensation plan today. Tesla's stock has already begun to sag as a result of this thrilling turn. The judge's decision lends an air of mystery to the story, while shareholders protested and accused the board of showing partiality. That's not all, though. We'll examine the potential for Tesla to amend its articles of incorporation, which might alter the course of the company's legal disputes, and we'll go into the crucial issue of who should have the last say in legal disputes, judges or shareholders. Come along on this exciting voyage of exploration with us. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to Tesla Stock News in order to receive updates on this fascinating tale. Your assistance keeps us searching for solutions. Now, let's get going. Elon Musk's astounding $55 billion 2018 compensation plan has just taken a major hit thanks to a judge that some would argue is either crooked or stupid. Now, let's go specific. Following this shocking decision, Tesla's stock is down more than 2%. It all started when irate shareholders accused Tesla's directors and board of directors. Their complaint is that they were accused of showing partiality when they gave Elon Musk an unprecedented $55 billion compensation package. This enormous payout sparked a heated discussion among Tesla enthusiasts and the larger financial community. A lack of openness in the distribution of such a massive compensation package and suspicions of behind-the-scenes dealings led shareholders to argue that the board's decision was anything but unbiased. These assertions were deemed credible by the case's judge, Kathleen Street Jude McCormick, who added mystery to the already intricate story. And what do you know? Kathleen Street Jude McCormick, the judge, is succumbing to that argument. It took some research on the part of investors to identify any conflicts of interest in the distribution of this enormous reward. This is when the intriguing part comes in. In defense of his stance, Musk claimed he was not involved in determining his own compensation. In response to the very conflict of interest that was being questioned, he said that there could be no leverage between him and the board. The thing that really grabs our interest is that this compensation plan was overwhelmingly approved by Tesla's shareholders back in 2018. Yes, the very people with a financial interest in Tesla, those who own the company's stock, firmly approved, feeling that this remuneration package suited their needs. The 2018 Elon Musk compensation plan was more than just a document. It included required market capitalization milestones, which effectively meant that Musk could only profit by greatly increasing Tesla's market value. To the surprise of many, he more than fulfilled the expectations. Tesla's stock shot up, multiplying by more than 10 times and reaching the $650 billion market capitalization milestone in the end. As we'll see, this compensation plan was closely linked to financial indicators like adjusted EIT and revenue. Thus, both financial success and market capitalization expansion were double-edged swords. Now, a few attorneys attempted to contend that the disclosures were insufficient. However, the 2018 proxy statement made everything clear to all parties. It provided a thorough explanation of the alternatives, milestones, and awards. In actuality, it received an astounding 81% of the vote to pass. Referring back to the contentious judge, she is describing the board's procedure as seriously faulty. To put things in perspective, this same judge previously made Musk complete a transaction despite discovering false information regarding Twitter's monthly active user count. Not relevant, but nonetheless important to note. Let's examine this ruling's ramifications. Be prepared, as it may lead to unexpected outcomes that could drastically alter Elon Musk's and Tesla's future course. With its profound effects, this decision essentially clears the way for Tesla's board to start working on creating a whole new compensation plan for Musk. The really interesting part is that Musk might be bound to Tesla's leadership till 2030 if this new arrangement is implemented. Can you imagine how this would affect the company's future? It's important to keep in mind that legal professionals who understand the complex web of corporate laws and regulations are closely examining the situation as we analyze this development. Among them is a well-known law professor who is an expert in the industry. He poses the provocative question of whether Tesla should begin a thorough redesign of its pay plan. Yes, you read correctly. Tesla will completely restructure the way it pays its senior executives. This possible change is more than just a way to rearrange the numbers. It marks a turning point that may reshape the connection between pay and business leadership. It calls into question the basic tenets of executive rewards and necessitates a revaluation of what makes for a just and equitable remuneration scheme. Regarding the judge in question, she was instrumental in pressuring Musk to proceed with his acquisition of Twitter and has previously voiced concerns regarding Tesla's corporate governance. Harvard awarded him a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. You say, quite the scholarly background. Musk, who never backs down from sharing his thoughts, put up a few queries on X. Is it wise for Tesla to contemplate reincorporating in Texas, where its main office is located? This action might, at least in part, protect Tesla against judges such as McCormack. Do you believe that, like the majority of people watching, shareholders should have the last word on significant issues like these? Recall that Musk's 2018 compensation plan received overwhelming support from Tesla's shareholders. Conversely, do you think that judgments made by shareholders in support of a proposal should be able to be retroactively overturned by judges, even if they are thought to be controversial? Post your ideas in the comments section. But there's still more. Let's examine the bravery of this judge's ruling. Some contend that this may not be as significant as it first appears. It is classified as blatant corruption. It's important to remember, though, that Musk might succeed on appeal. Moreover, this setback may present the Tesla board with a chance to revisit the compensation plan and put it to another vote among shareholders. Musk has been trying to obtain more control, and this might even help him achieve that goal. Consider a hypothetical situation in which a judge, in spite of contradicting evidence, arbitrarily determines to reduce the value of a piece of real estate by billions of dollars. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But enough about such ridiculous notions. One of the talk's main participants, Gary Black, gives some hope. Black offers a possible course of action that might change how things turn out. He suggests that the Tesla board might review and approve the pay plan again, but with a calculated change. The secret is to include wording in the plan that specifically addresses the issues brought up by Kathleen Street Jude McCormack, the presiding judge. This strategic action can be the turning point that restores investor trust. The idea behind this is that the board might set the stage for a massive display of support from Tesla's shareholders by proactively recognizing and accommodating the judge's objections. It's an intriguing idea, but it depends on how important transparency and clarity are to business decision-making. In addition, Black supports a proactive stance. He suggests Elon Musk take a backseat and let the board and compensation committee independently and cooperatively create his CEO compensation plan. This change in strategy emphasizes corporate governance more, guaranteeing an unbiased evaluation of Musk's contributions to Tesla. Let's now pause to consider the importance of these recommendations. It involves more than just updating documentation or creating new contracts. This might be a game changer for Tesla in terms of how it strikes the tightrope between shareholder interests and CEO compensation. Black's recommendations highlight how crucial it is to match corporate leadership incentives with the organization's and its stakeholders' overarching objectives. And here's the real kicker. Tesla's stock dropped 2.55% in after-hours trading as a result of this shocking news. It's a decisive and quick response that causes tremors in the financial markets and poses significant queries. What, therefore, is the catalyst for the abrupt decline in Tesla's stock price? As we've been investigating, Kathleen Street Jude McCormack, an activist judge, issued the decision that served as the impetus. There are many who contend that she advocates for safeguarding Tesla's investors, portraying herself as a defender of their rights. This is where things become genuinely contradictory and, dare we say, confusing. Although some perceive her actions as protecting the interests of Tesla's stakeholders, others argue that her choices might have unintentionally caused significant financial harm, possibly amounting to an astounding $15.3 billion. It's a bewildering situation, a traditional example of a double-edged sword where good intentions meet unintended results. That's it then. Tesla's stock has dropped as a result of a judge's order that has upset Elon Musk's $55 billion 2018 compensation plan. Due to accusations of favoritism from shareholders, there have been legal disputes and inquiries over the function of the judge. The decision may allow Musk to receive a larger remuneration package, and there have been discussions of moving Tesla's incorporation to Texas. Now let's continue the discussion before we conclude. What do you think of the judge's decision? Do you think it's a necessary corrective or a setback for Tesla? In order to perhaps prevent future legal difficulties, should Tesla take Elon Musk's suggestion and move its state of incorporation to Texas into consideration? Do you agree with the judge's assessment that the 2018 compensation plan was not legally valid, or do you think it was just and well-deserved? We would appreciate hearing from you, so please leave a comment below with your thoughts. For more enlightening stuff, remember to like and subscribe to Tesla Stock News if you liked this update. We are able to continue because of your support. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you in our upcoming films.